tagging along with some Centerville students on a tour of the old state capitol.
For over 100 years, this structure has served as an icon of sorts, the State of Iowa Capitol Building. This current building is Iowa's third such structure.
This building is just a beautiful, beautiful building.
The first is the old Capitol in Iowa City. It still serves as a museum.
So how are you guys today?
Good.
This was the second Capitol, called Old Brick. It once stood next to the current building where the Soldiers and Sailors Monument is now located.
We're right in the middle of the state. It's easier for all the people of Iowa to get here.
The current building was started in 1871. It was dedicated in 1884. The price tag was $2.8 million.
When they decided to build this building, they actually had a competition. And there were many architects that drew plans for a Capitol building. Cochran and Picknard were the architects that actually won the competition, and their design they referred to as Palladian Italian.
In January of 1904, a fire damaged the house wing, but lawmakers met amid the damage before it was rebuilt.
My name is Joni. If you have questions, please ask. There is no such thing as a silly question. Our Capitol building is longer than a football field. It's almost as wide as a football field. Our dome is 275 feet tall. It's covered with real gold on the outside. 23 3/4 karat gold. It's almost pure. If you took all the gold off the outside of our dome and rolled it into a ball, you could hold it in your hand.
Some visitors get to see the base of the rotunda and look up to see the flag with the sky overhead. But continuing up, the sky is just a false ceiling. It's actually a dome inside a dome. The exterior structure is brick with gold on the outside. At the very top, a cupola is reached by a long set of stairs inside the dome. And finally, a spiral staircase to the very top. The view is best described in one word.
By definition, breathtaking by the time you climb up here.
Robert Bailey is with the Department of Administrative Services, the agency which oversees state government buildings.
If you see other state capitals, I think it stands far and above a lot of others. Some look like regular office buildings, but it just sits in the middle of the city, and it's always a breathtaking view when you come around. It's the first time you see it, or if you're coming home, it's a great welcome home beacon.
Outside, the view is not for one with a fear of heights, but it does give you a close-up look at the golden surface and the city of Des Moines.
There is one thing I want you to remember about your visit here today. I want you to remember that this is your building. You own it. It belongs to you. It belongs to your parents. It belongs to your teacher. It belongs to me. It belongs to all of us that live in Iowa. And I want you to know that we have a great Capitol.
In Des Moines, Roger Riley, Channel 13 News.
Thanks, Roger. If you take a tour to the Capitol, though, you're not going to get to go up the steps and see that very top part. That's not part of the regular tour. But if you want to share your favorite Iowa place with us, you can send your pictures to news@whotv.com. Make sure to watch next week as Roger continues the 7 wonders of Iowa with a visit to Iowa State University and find out what the next wonder will be.